Hi, this is Carlton Cullins, and welcome to the Blue Sky Strongbox. People ask me then, well, the next thing is, how many exercises should I do per workout? I say no more than 6. 6 is fine. I often do only 2 or 3 exercises. You can combine exercises and get 2 or 3 things into one exercise, so there's lots of different ways to do that, but no more than 6 individual exercises works well for most people. I think every workout should include a core exercise, and there's many core exercises, a pushing exercise where you either push this way or you're pushing this way, one of those, a pulling exercise where you're either pulling this way or you're pulling down this way, one of those. Pick one exercise that focuses on the hips and one exercise that focuses on the legs or the knees. And that's the main things. If you do those each workout and rotate as many different exercises as you're comfortable with, that's going to be a great place to start. No more than 6 exercises. How many sets should most people do of each exercise? I think 3. 3 works well for most people, and that's the most you'd ever have to do. I think if you're a beginner, start with 1, maybe 2 sets, and then build up to 3. 3 sets per exercise works great. How many reps should you do? Reps get a little bit more complicated, but it didn't have to be too complicated. Just understand that different reps do different things as long as you're doing them controlled and you're doing them correctly and you're breathing right. 1 to 5 reps, doing exercise 1 to 5 different times is good for strength training if you're trying to get stronger, which most people need to do. If you're trying to bodybuild and build muscle mass, typically anywhere from like 6 to 12 is going to be a good range. Most people use the 8 to 12 range, but 6 to 12 range is typically for trying to put on muscle mass. It also works well for strength though, for most people. In muscular endurance, anywhere from 12 to 50 repetitions. So a lot of repetitions is going to obviously build your endurance up. So you've got all these different ranges. A lot of people ask me what's the best range for something like fat loss. Fat loss would be the best to do. I like heavier. I like strength training. I think most people benefit from strength training. Their bones get stronger, ligaments, tendons get stronger. I think it burns a lot of calories during, but it also burns a lot of calories in the afterburn effect after the workout's done. So I like a higher intensity workout. Just to make sure with whatever rep range that you choose, that the weight or the resistance is heavy enough that whatever number you're shooting for, you can't get any more than that. If you're shooting for 5 reps, the weight or the resistance should be heavy enough that you can't do any more than 5. If you can do 6, then you're not in the 1 to 5 range. You understand what I'm saying? If you're shooting for 10 and you can get 12, you're not really in that 10 rep range. You're actually lighter. So you need to make it heavier and challenging enough that you can't get any more reps than what you're shooting for. Most important. But vary it up. You can't do the same thing all the time and expect things to keep making progress and all that kind of stuff. You have to change things up. I recommend every 3 or 4 weeks changing up your routine. Maybe do 5 reps 1 week or 1 month. Do 10 reps for everything 1 month and maybe do 15 or 20 reps the next month and just rotate that out. You're going to be fine. It's not that complicated. If you have any questions, write me. There's lots of different ways to do things and pretty much all of them work. So eating, nutrition's also the most important thing in all this, particularly when it comes to fat loss or muscle gain. So keeping all this in mind, don't make things complicated. Simplify everything. Go back, ask me questions you need to. I'm here to help and I will see you next week. Bye.